What's happened? What has the benefit been to you for having an executive coach?
Well, it's been many things. It's hard to describe it super quick, but the main thing before I got into being with Lane and Augmandino coaching, it was my life was going well. If you from the outside, if you perceive the way things were going, I have, a beautiful wife, 4 kids, a great business that's grown like just amazingly in the last 6, 7 years. Great employees around me, my family's there, buy a new house where I want to buy a new house, and just all this stuff that you would think everything was great, but internally in myself, I was in a place where I'd never been before. And so the stress levels that I had been experiencing were just out skyrocketing, just didn't really know what I was supposed to do and how to find peace for myself, because I started getting anxiety. I had an anxiety attack like 2 years ago. I thought it was a heart attack. That went to the hospital. They told me nothing was wrong with me, and I knew something wasn't right. So I ended up doing prescription stuff to kind of ease that anxiety, which had never had before. And then, just thinking like this isn't what I was meant to be or who I was meant to be. Somebody that was like had anxiety, that was on drugs. I just never thought that would be me. And then I just started, trying to find what I could that might help me health-wise, just running more, doing other exercise, but still not internally. As I was still struggling with a lot of things, like having depression other days being high. And then I was just wondering, like, with all the success we're having, why I can't find joy, happiness, the things that I really wanted. And I was wondering if I'd ever be able to find that again, honestly, even though I do have God in my life and a lot of different things that you would think would help me find that peace and joy and happiness that most people seem to want. Mm-hmm. And just kind of lost. And then just one night, my sister, who had actually been friends with Lane, texted me and just said, "Hey, I've got this guy Lane who's doing this coaching program that might be somebody you need to connect with." And I was like, well, my sister's got good answers a lot of times, and I'm like, you know what, you can't lose. So I talked to him and kind of got an overview of what he was offering at that time. So then a whole bunch of things happened from there. So should I keep going?
Yeah, I was just thinking that how many people have said to me over the years, if I could just make $50,000 a month, all my problems would be solved.
Yes.
Success just comes a whole new set of problems. And I know that Dean probably shared with you that our mission is to acquire ever-increasing levels of ability, handle ever-increasing levels of responsibility with ever-increasing levels of ease. And for anybody who's watching this, who's saying, I want to get to the next level, it's really important you listen to what Jeff's saying, because with the next level comes a whole nother level of challenges, which if you're not prepared can crush you. So share what happened as you began coaching with Lane.
Well, bringing up what you just said, like, I realized in my business, we had gone from a $500,000 a year business to over $12 million in 7 years locally.
Oh, goodness.
Which was like more employees, more responsibility. And I was thinking, I'm always the type of person, go, let's do more, let's try more. But at this point I was like, no, I'm done with this. I need to pull back and go hide and figure out how to find balance in all this. And that's never been my mentality. And then when I got in with Lane, it was and we did the first part of the intentional creation and doing the what's it called, when we did the assessment. I did the assessment and went through that. And then once I got through the assessment with Lane and sat down with him and talked about all the things that were going on in my life, and then bringing in some of the, like, just kind of an overview of what this whole program offered, it was like light bulbs started shooting off everywhere. It was like everything that I had been feeling and experiencing, the answers were in this program. I was like dumbfounded that you already knew what I needed. So I was like super pumped, really excited. Started, said I'm in. Lane, after he had flown in to see me, and for about 5 hours we sat down and went over my assessment. We went over everything, talked a lot, and I felt really comfortable going forward and having him be my coach.